I'm going live. I'm going live, and I'm here. Okay, then it glows up and lets me know that I'm actually fully live. But first, really quickly, I wanna just take a moment and just be so grateful for this opportunity, just to be here, just be alive, and this energy that in this realm that we're in today, and everyone with me, um, and also that that I'm alive. Like I can just look around and see myself, and I'm giving off electromagnetic energy today. Um, I would also like to just pay tribute to I like to keep my hands together and pay tribute to the air, because the air is a beautiful teacher. Um, I think one of the things about air, acronym about air, is acknowledge, ignore, and then like acknowledge, ignore, acknowledge with a, ignore, and then the R is supposed to be is resume. It's resume. You know, so that's everything that air is, and it's kind of incredible. When we've got dialogue and conversations. So um, so yeah, I just want to say a quick prayer. Just like I'm not even praying towards nothing, but like I'm just praying towards like the universe, myself, and me, and everything. And yeah, yo. Um, we got like I don't even want to say the word we, but I am the AP. I'm the APO. You know what I mean? Here I'm declaring myself the APO, man. A lot of us don't know it. A lot of us don't know it, and I'm still gonna say my prayer. But a lot of us don't know it, but we are demons, man. You know what I mean? So like, you can be a cute ass demon. You can be a professional ass demon, but that don't stop. That don't make a difference. We are the APO. You know what I mean? I got the APO in me. Man. It's actually built into my DNA. You know what I mean? It's actually built into my DNA a little bit. My last name is Apronti. So it's the APO, you know what I mean? When I get tight, I don't even see the R, man. I be on some APO, like like pro music. But but when you a demon, bro, when you a demon, I feel like when you a demon, I feel like the light work. Your light work is your responsibility. You know what I mean? Because like when you a demon, your light work is your responsibility, or it could be the opposite. Your dark work could be your responsibility. It all depends on on what side you fucking with. You know what I mean? And I don't want to talk about the sides. I want to talk about the sides because I gotta talk about it. You know what I mean? We all gotta talk about it. There's many different sides, but you gotta understand, to those many different sides, it's still the same side. It's still one coin. So it's for every one coin. For every one coin is a few of them. For every one coin, you have an option, because at the same time on the 11 you have an option, because on the 11 it's still the same coin. You get that? So you know what I mean. You might have 13 sides. You might have 13 sides on a 11, or 12 sides. Let's just say 12 sides, and that's all on the 11, and that's only one side. You know what I mean? So we're not even really discussing the duality of it. It's one because the duality is the same exact shit. You know what I mean? So duality is the same. Duality is the same. You know what I mean? It's just the quarters that change, the quarter dollars that change. So here's the thing, yo. The lesson is so smooth. Because it's been said so many times. I'm gonna talk about everything as it relates to energy. But we gotta know that man is time. We gotta know that when it comes down to the ego, right? The ego has to exist in the matrix. The ego has to exist in the matrix. If you in the matrix, if you put in the matrix, and you might say, I got a soft loving spirit, I got I got a I got a very just I got a very can do attitude spirit. I got a very positive, uplifting spirit. You know what I mean? I got a very invigorating spirit. Well, you gotta understand that you're embodying this person. Like, like you gotta understand that on the passive side, you know what I mean? Like you may not, you may be saying a lot. You may have a very substantial personality. You may have a very muted personality, but at the same time, you got to understand that it doesn't matter what you are really feeling or doing, because at the same time, as long as you are in the system, you are fulfilling the ego. You are fulfilling the role of the ego. How you feel today, how you project yourself, how how you foresee yourself, in the future, projecting yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, like all of these things, all of those little ego fragments that that we don't even really think about. You know what I mean? That grounds us to places and people, but mainly the places and the objects that we are connected to that has our energy in it, right? Like the ley lines and shit. All of these places with the ley lines and shit. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand that all of this stuff is what I mean. It's like they're like little they're like fractures of the ego that we don't really pay attention to. You know what I mean? But collectively, it forms something. You know what I mean? Collectively, it gives us the earth or the girth. You know, to be in the middle. You know what I mean? The girth, just to be in the middle. So like for us to be in the center of it all, that's what the ego represents. You know what I mean? So if you are thriving in there, if you are dying in there, you are still fulfilling the 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 destiny, yeah, that was a really good word. The destiny of that ego. You know what I mean? Because your energy is what makes that fucking wheel continue. Without your energy there wouldn't be no fucking water to make that fucking clock go round, to make that fucking wheel spin. You know what I mean? Not to fire off, not to hellfire, but it's all you. Because without your energy, the illusion don't exist. Without your energy, the illusion don't even exist. How you gonna have a school with no kids? How you gonna have a school with no school children? How you gonna have a university with no teachers? To preside over the classes. How you gonna run a board school with no principal? It's all about the energy. You know what I mean? Because the energy is the simulation. Man is time. You know what I mean? So it's coming down to it. I kind of made my point so fucking fast. Made my point a little bit too fast. We drop this. Drop this. Drop my cash app word. He said the cash app word. I'm telling you, man. Our time to be on this joint. Our time to be on here is limited, bro. For me to be saying these words, a lot of our watchers and stuff, a lot of us, man, we're gonna get like pushed to the side. We're gonna have lots of robots, we're gonna have lots of AI technology scanning, seeing words that we're using, and even the more kosher posh channels, you know what I mean? Even the more kosher posh channels is saying the same things too. Saying like certain words, certain buzzwords that would get you demonetized. I don't even know what these buzzwords are, mind you. Okay. So all I'm saying is that if you want to get this information, nah, I'm just kidding. All I'm saying, if you want to hear what I gotta have to say, because there's other people too. I know I know myself. Nah, but for real, I know myself, and I know there's a lot of people who want to get the right information, and so hopefully, I'm not asking for anything, but if you do have a question, you send in $5, maybe $2. I was charging $5, so I can't go lower than 5. But tomorrow, we'll see. I might do. $2 because today is the 14th and there's some shit in it. There's some shit happening and it's everything as it relates to energy. You know what I mean? So it's everything as it relates to energy. Today is the 14th. It's a Saturday. Also because it's a full moon, charging $5 for questions for just if you have a question you want to ask, if you want my if you want my you know, if you want me to just put my energy towards that question and answering it the best I can. Um, Even though like some people tell me, I'm really bad at answering questions. I don't think so. I think so. I think I am bad at answering questions. Yes, but hopefully hopefully you get the answer that you were looking for. But being that I am an oracle, it's a little bit complicated. You know what I mean? Because I'll interpret the question. My mind will. I won't even interpret the question. My mind interprets the question. How it interprets the question, and I do some little. I do some little formulas, calculations, or whatever, and then I send an answer to my mind. Usually, I don't know. It's kind of telepathic. My spirit sends a telepathic answer. Sends a telepathic picture, image, right? Or it's like just like a little drawing, and then you know what I mean. Then I'll just hash out everything out from there. Unfortunately, but answering questions is not that difficult. At least it shouldn't be. But online. But I digress. What I was saying is everything as it relates to energy. Um, this weekend is a crazy weekend. I'm going live here, I'm going live there. So here's what. When someone says here's what, you don't know what the fuck they talking about. Which is usually one. So here's what. I think this is gonna be the last stream I'm due for tonight. Or no, this is the first stream for tonight. But this is like the first and last stream for tonight. Might do one later on tonight. And I might have a different topic. So yeah. So it's gonna be boring for tonight. And boom. And then I just probably because I'm like going back and forth right now. I'm going back and forth in time. I'm kind of like going back and forth in time. I'm shifting time, going through my old videos, my time elements, and you know what I mean. So yeah, so I got everything out I wanted to say. I'm just one watchman. I'm only one watchman. Time is. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited. I'm only one watchman. I'm gonna go on and see what the other, what the other celestials are talking about. I just came off of one celestial stream, so I'm so excited. Everyone, stay safe. Be careful, yo. Crazy energies in the air. So just so you know. Yeah, and that's all. Got to go. Have any questions? Drop. Not even a question. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I don't have any questions, but if you have any questions that you'd like to be answered, on a live stream or something like that, or a soul question. You got a soul question. Boom, there we go. Got a soul question. Wow. Ask your soul question. Wow. And I'll see what I can do for you. Wow. And remember, the same thing applies when I'm on my Facebook. So when I'm on my Facebook, you can ask a soul question. Wow. And that's what I mostly need is on my Facebook. Wow. Because on the YouTube, I come with the topics. Wow. I'm going to stop doing that. All right, yo. Peace. One love. One love. A-Town down.